Leo, a 6-year-old boy, wandered through the dense jungle, his tiny feet stumbling over roots and fallen leaves. He had been separated from his family while they were gathering fruit near the river. Now, the towering trees loomed over him like silent giants. The chirping of birds and distant howls of unseen creatures filled the air. Tears welled in his eyes. "Mom, Dad," he whispered, his voice barely audible. He hugged himself, shivering with fear. Unbeknownst to Leo, a pair of golden eyes observed him from the shadows. A magnificent Bengal tiger lay low in the undergrowth, its striped fur blending seamlessly with the surroundings. It had been watching the child for a while. Sensing his fear, the tiger moved forward, its heavy paws making almost no sound. Its muscles rippled beneath its sleek fur, but there was no hunger in its eyes, only curiosity. Leo tripped over a thick root and fell hard. Pain shot through his knee as he whimpered in distress. Then he heard a soft rustling. He looked up and froze. Standing just a few feet away was the largest tiger he had ever seen. Its enormous paws pressed against the earth. Its long tail swayed slightly. Leo's breath hitched. His small body trembled. But strangely, the tiger did not move closer. For a long moment, they stared at each other. Then, the tiger sat down. It let out a deep exhale, as if trying to tell the boy that it meant no harm. Leo hesitated. His mind screamed at him to run, but his legs refused to move. The tiger slowly turned and walked away, only to stop a few steps ahead and glance back. Was it waiting for him? Swallowing his fear, Leo slowly got up and took a step forward. The tiger resumed walking. And just like that, a strange understanding formed between them. As the sun set, the jungle transformed. The sounds of insects filled the air, and distant growls echoed in the darkness. Leo shivered, hugging himself tightly. Then, the tiger lay down beside him. Its fur radiated warmth, and Leo hesitated before cautiously resting against its side. The steady rise and fall of the tiger's breathing calmed him, and soon, exhaustion took over. For the first time since he got lost, he felt safe. By morning, the tiger led Leo to a river. The water was deep and fast-moving, and fear gripped his heart. "I can't cross that," he mumbled. The tiger, however, waded into the river without hesitation. It turned back, as if waiting for him. Gathering his courage, Leo stepped into the cold water, gripping the tiger's fur tightly. Slowly but surely, they made it across. After hours of walking, the dense jungle opened into a clearing. In the distance, Leo saw smoke rising from huts. His village. Hope surged within him. "I know this place," he cried. He turned to the tiger, eyes shining with gratitude. But before he could say anything, voices called from the village. "Leo! Leo!" Villagers ran toward him, their faces filled with relief. But then, they saw the tiger. Gasps of fear filled the air. "Stay back!" someone shouted. Leo turned back. The tiger still stood there, watching him with those deep golden eyes. The boy took a step forward, but the tiger took a step back. It did not belong here. It belonged to the wild. Leo's heart ached, but he understood. He raised his little hand in farewell. "Thank you," he whispered. The tiger blinked once, then turned and disappeared into the jungle, swallowed by the shadows of the trees. Leo would never forget the guardian who saved him.